Better send me an invite.
Coach, I think I sent you a couple while we were waiting.
Alrighty. We'll make sure everybody's in here real quick. I think we were just waiting on Devin was all. Yeah, he just got on. I'm just sending an invite out to everybody else. It looks like D Crime didn't make it tonight as well, so I mean it happens. It happens. Can't get everybody every week. All right, I'm pause it, Bear. All right, here we go. Timer started. Getting ready to go green.
Okay, everybody. We got the timer started. Me and Coach are going to jump out right before it launches, and then jump back in so we can get into the spectate view. Hey, that's going to be entertaining if it does happen.
All right, race number 2, week 2, race number 2, Atlanta. Gonna wait and get everybody in line.
Everyone pacing around right now while they get into their positions they qualified throughout the week. Elvin is our pole winner this week.
Looks
with,
like
Fast 9 and filling up the first row.
Looks like we're gonna go green this time by. Everybody's lined up and in the right position, in the right running order. So looks like they're good to go green this time by. So if you guys can hear me, starter, Elvin Priest, go ahead, go green at the line or at the start finish line. Same with you, Flash 9. We're going to be off here at Atlanta, boys and girls.
Got a Ford Chevy on the front row. Lazy to the apron through that first turn. He seemed to get loose entering. And Fast 9 took the lead from Elvin right off the start.
Looked like maybe Elvin didn't know that they were going that lap. I think maybe he thought we were going 2 instead of 1, so that could have had something to do with it. Looks like he's pretty strong. He's pulling back up to his bumper, so we'll see. We're gonna have a battle. Chevy Ford battle up here.
Yeah.
Opposite of what we've seen all practice long
Does
with
it
the
matter
Toyotas.
which NASCAR Heat 4 I get, the regular one or the Gold Edition one? Just wondering cause I am about to buy it.
When do you push to get to the front? because this is the most abrasive track.
It doesn't
on the
matter,
game.
brother. Yeah, this one here, yeah, it eats tires. It eats tires a bunch. So you want to be smart on how early. But I think Flash 9, he already knows his pace. I haven't seen the 13 run this pace all week long, so this ought to be pretty interesting. Looks like you got the 19. So you
19 closing up. We got a Chevy, Ford, Toyota. Manufacturer represented in all top 3 positions.
Here comes the points leader just behind those 3 in the 4 truck. He's creeping into this picture, so our points leader here.
Fast 9 has gapped the 13 again.
Super roofer on. Looks like he's got a mellow yellow Hunt Brothers pizza truck.
We got looks like M8M Racing. He smacked the wall off too the last lap, and now looks like they might consider taking it 3 wide. They do not. 98 drops in line behind M8M.
It looks like he's trying to figure this thing out. So far, so good. It's green, caution free, so right on board with the 8th place runner right now in beast mode. 17 truck looking pretty good at the start of this race. We'll see how they hang on though. Like you said, Muscles, this is a cheese grater for tires.
Yep, and he overcharged the entry there. And he smacks off the wall, smacks off another driver, bounces off the wall again, and somehow keeps it straight. Let's go open up the door for
the 4 truck up front.
Yeah.
He's looks like he's underneath the 19 right now, and he looks like he's not satisfied with running here in second. Looks like he might be taking a run at this lead here.
Yeah, he got the 13, was just shoving him down the entire straightaway.
This 19 and this 4, they've been running really good together the last few weeks, or last week, for sure. They got the win, 1-2, but that 3 truck was with them, I believe. So the new guy to this trio would be the 13 there of Elvin. We haven't seen him much last week near the front, so. They're side by side here for the lead, teammates. Well, manufacturing teammates, I should say.
Dre trying to get that side draft on the 4 down the straightaways.
4 just looks really, really, really strong entering through the center. He gets a real good runoff on exit. I'm not sure Flash 9's not back here just saving his tires a little bit.
He might be. He seemed to.
Whoever
started getting the pressure from behind by the 2 Toyotas, he seemed to jump to the high side, which is the line that you can maintain your speed decently and save a bit of tires.
Yeah,
and let them go.
The 27 is creeping into the picture here with these guys as well. So it's like a 4 truck breakaway, maybe 5. It's Ty Racing in the 98. Having another strong run in the 14. I mean in the 98.
Let's go on board with Elvin for a bit. See what his line he's running compared to the leaders currently.
Yeah, they're pretty spread out right now. single file. Not a lot of racing on the track.
And we got the 51 and the 17 on pit road currently. But maybe a bit of early strategy, or maybe they just pushed their trucks too hard and ran out of tires. Of Thai Racing also comes down pit road.
I believe they're in that window, close to, depending on how hard they run. Somewhere in that window, though.
And it looks like Elvin's going to pit as well.
I think the trick for some of these guys is going to be getting on pit road. I heard a few of them got some penalties earlier in the week, so it'll be interesting to see how they fared getting on the pit road.
Yeah, that Ford truck lost one of the practice races where he had a straightaway lead over everybody by being too aggressive entering pit road, and 19's going to pit as well. Rolling off. That's of Elvin Priest. On board with Flash 9 of the 3 right now. Seems him and the 4 are going to stretch their tires and fuel as long as they can.
Earlier in the week, the first couple practices, these were the 2 trucks that I seen that they could go a little bit further than everybody else. Looks like they figured out how to get the most out of their tires, and
yeah, they're gonna have to remember to stay disciplined whenever they come back on track, because people they were racing against for position before the pit cycle started have been out on fresh tires, running a couple seconds faster lap times than them last few laps.
Yeah, you give up a lot of time staying out.
They gotta be sure that they're not over push the trucks trying to make up that difference. And understand that they have a distance that they can run faster. And 9 just nails the back of Super Roofer, pulled it into his pit box.
Well, I'm back on track right here. I'm watching old Lazy Dog. He's in the 52. He's got the 21 of Mid-Atlantic Racing 11 just behind him. The 24, Rim Rider.
With the cycling out, looks like Drade in the 19 is now our leader.
I just bought the game, just letting it download, probably get on tomorrow.
Alright, money.
Elvin running the middle of the track trying to get a run on the 19, and he crosses over the 19 off the turn. They're side by side down this backstretch.
Interesting turn of pit cycles, green flag pit cycles. Like the 4 is going to go to the inside of the 19.
And 13 is going to continue running that middle line.
That Ford truck just looks a
Ford
little bit
Ford
stronger.
Moved him up the track.
He just looks really strong right now. I think that 19's holding the 3 up at this point. That 3 had a huge run.
Well, 19 might have taken the base of the action, however, 4 knocked the 13's rear bumper and got him up the track, and 13 ended up bouncing off the wall.
It's possible.
So 19 might have just been taking a basic maneuver because these
I'm
two.
pretty sure it looked like a block.
Start run that high line.
From what I've seen, if I were driving, it looked like a block. If I were driving, but I mean, it is what it is. Every position counts here, man. It's points, lots of points. These guys are racing like this is a playoff race, so that's what I like to see. No cautions though.
19 looking to the inside of that 13.
Can we do better than last week? Can we go caution-free for 130 laps? We're up to 16 people watching live right now, so we appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. We race every Thursday night, 8:15. Started a little early tonight at about 8.
Got back past the 19.
Looks like they're getting ready to come into some lap traffic, the Ford truck that is. So you got one a little off the pace down here in the 3 and 4. It's looking like the 17 of beast mode. So pay attention to that. See how
Racing is going to be the first one to make a second pit stop. Tires are definitely a luxury at this track.
Yeah, we're on lap 25, I believe, of 26. Lap 26 of 130.
Beast mode, slow on the apron.
Yeah, he's going to make a pit stop, looks like. Same 2 trucks out front, though. Got the 4. Looks like he might have a little bit... about the same lead as he had before on Flash 9 and the 3.
Yeah, about the same at the end of the last run.
We'll see if the 3 is able to close in again like he has before in the past. These guys are able to run pretty good pace. Oh, so Elvin Priest is on pit road.
He's going to be the first of the top 4 to pit.
Maybe he learned something on that last pit stop, pitting early. Or maybe he burned his tires up.
It's possible. It's easy to get panicked and start pushing your car whenever you see 2 trucks run you down as fast as the leaders did after pitting several laps later.
That is true. You just got to remember that they got fresher tires, so...
Really, the best strategy for this race is not to focus on any of the other cars outside of what line you're going to run, and just run your own race, and just stay to that till the end.
Yep, you got to pick your race strategy, and you got to stick with it. Like was that Elvin or was that was that Portal? Looks like he got a little loose on the apron there.
See, that's Portal currently pitting.
Okay, Portal's pitting. So that was Elvin probably coming off pit road.
Mid-Atlantic Racing 11, I think, cut the wall entering that turn.
Looks like him and Lazy Dog are racing here. Yeah, and that's for 12th and 13th. Mid-Atlantic and Lazy Dog, 12th and 13th position on the track. Looks like Elvin Priest is back in 10th, and Eminem's Racing is in 11th.
Looks like Dre just came off pit road, blending into the track on the backstretch.
What up, fellas?
Definitely looking strong here in that 4 truck, though.
Yeah, he's got about a half straightaway lead over the Fast 9 and the 3 truck.
What's going on, Red? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, showing some support, man. We appreciate you, buddy. Got a battle back here heating up with the 51 and the 52.
Doing well. Had to come check on Kyle
and Lazy Dog.
King Bren looks like he's going to take his, this is his second pit stop.
Fast 9's going to stay out.
Flash going to keep pushing. Okay, so.
Now here's the question. Does him stretching this run put him within a window to be a stop less than everybody else for the rest of the race, if he's able to go a few more laps?
Yeah, he stretched his stuff quite a bit.
He's going to go ahead and pit the lap after the 4.
So he's on pit road now. Here comes Flash 9. He's just getting off pit road. He's coming off pit road. It looks like there's King Bren passing him now. So they cycle back through.
It looks like both of them are going to stay in front of Drade for position.
Yeah, they didn't lose too much by staying out, so.
The question is, did Drade realize how much further they were going per run and back off his truck to try and compete with the distance they can go on their tires?
I think the biggest problem with the 4 was him missing pit road a few times, or speeding, getting penalized. So we knew he had speed. It was just, could he put the full race together? And he's looking like, so far right now, I mean, this is a long race to go, but right now he's proven to be the dominant truck for the night. So I don't know, maybe Flash. I'm gonna go back here and check this out.
M&M Racing and looks like I think that is Lazy Dog have both made another pit stop.
Ty Racing on pit road right now in the 98.
Yeah, it looks like Portals on the apron planning on pitting.
Yeah, Drade's here in third. Rim Rider. They're starting to cycle through the lap traffic now. Looks like M&M's Racing went a lap down. See what all Mid-Atlantic's doing over here.
Ellis Beast Mode in 17 back off pit road.
I think that's going to be a reoccurring event for him. Here we go, 98 in the 4.
Mid-Atlantic has himself in a nice position to be able to just take care of his stuff. Nobody close to him in front of him, or nobody close behind him pressuring him.
This Ford truck's lapping a lot of trucks right now. He's went through this. He's getting ready to lap quite a few guys right now. They're running a blistering pace right now.
And it looks like the 51's making a move to try and get his lap back with the fresh tires.
How the leader makes it through this lap traffic. It's looking like he's not able to get through it as easily as he was earlier on. 51's able to stay in front of him for the time being.
Well, 51 recently came off pit road, so he has fresh tires.
Looks like the 88. I don't know if that's a second lap down or... Listen, that's his first lap. He just went down for one lap down in the 88. I believe M&M's is trying to keep from going 2 laps down. That's what that is. He's already 1 lap down. So.
Yeah. So he went 1 lap down and then 2 laps down from him pitting. That for this next cycle that the leader would then get back on the lead lap.
Looking like King Brent opened up that lead. He's got a huge lead now over second place. We can go back here and look and see. Yeah, Flash 9. He's gonna be coming into this lap traffic here pretty soon.
And Mid-Atlantic Racing is pitting.
He's pitting. Ooh, man, he's off.
Almost caused an issue. Whoever is pulling down.
Looked like he might have backed out and retired for the night. He was a little off the pace. These boys are moving pretty good tonight, man. These guys, they showed up to race tonight. It's always nice to see, you know, Mid-Atlantic or any driver, Shine Runner 14, any of the older guys, you know, get out here and run with some of these guys. Not sure. It looks like caution.
We seem to be under automated caution.
We are under.
Sideways in the track.
We're under caution. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm cycling through. Nope.
Nope, I don't see anybody sideways. That was, or they were just stopped. So that first caution is going to be a mystery to us. We're going to have to get word from the drivers after the race, or during one of the breaks. Fast 9 will be our leader on this start.
Yeah, so that was Super Roofer, and the 88 came up and took out the leader, I believe. He was a lap truck. So that was what happened there, the 88. Black, green, and red, that's what one of the drivers were saying in the other party. A few of the drivers were saying.
Mortal all over the bumper of Fast 9. Being very aggressive.
Yes, he is. Man. It's a hornet's nest right now. Woo, they're going to be another caution, it's looking like. You know, cautions breed cautions.
Yeah, especially whenever the leaders have been able to pull out to that much of a lead on you, and this first time you're seeing them where you can race them for position. You're going to really push it, trying to take advantage of it. And Fast 9, he's going to go all the way to the back of the pack.
I think he got a little bit of help on that.
A few times he got help.
Yeah. Hadn't had a caution all night, and the first caution, after the first caution.
And 24 going to the inside wall.
Looks like he's back up on the track, back up to speed. Did you see what occurred there?
Looked like a accordion. Looked like someone had the lift, and the person right behind them didn't. Ran into the back of them, and then I think Rim Rider ran into the back of them.
Okay. Looks like he's got her going back straight. We went non-stop there for a minute, guys. Had to take a break. We're back live. 4 truck still at the point out front.
Fast 9 slowly starting to work his way back through the field.
Them 2 Fords are hanging on right there, second and third. This would be a great finish for both of them and help them in the points. I think they already have the points lead as far as owners, but that will help them in the Manufacturers Championship. Another top 5 for Ford would be excellent, I believe. Considering, I don't know, did Ford even win a race last season, Muscles? Do you remember?
Is the 88 a Ford?
I believe so.
That was one of the part-time drivers won a race. 88.
Okay, so
last year.
So we did have a Ford win a race last year. Okay.
Yeah. I know there weren't a lot. Oh, and the 18 just spun it off the apron. And he's going to go ahead and roll down pit road.
Looks like there's another one on.
I don't know if he meant to go down pit road or if he just spun to it.
Looks like the 18 came down. It looks like the 18 put him and the 17 down pit road. 18's is that caution? No, caution. Caution free.
Nope, 98's pitting. I wonder if a few people stayed out to take a wave around during that last caution, and now they have to pit.
I believe that's probably what did happen, considering how many people come from one lap down back, but there was a couple that were, I believe, 2 laps down. So
they might have done it also to get to 1 lap down.
Mm-hmm.
And hope the same was true, that cautions breed cautions, and then they would be able to do it again and get back on the lead lap.
I don't see how it's going to help them though. If these other guys can go, they're going to just go back down another lap. You know, the guys who were down 1 lap, or even the guys that were down 2 laps. So. I can see
you gotta, if you do that strategy, you gotta get lucky that it's chaotic enough to have another caution.
Looks like we got a couple guys going to pit here.
Before you have to pit. Looks like both Fords are and Drake are.
Yep, 19's going in with that group.
Lazy Dog already on pit road.
The 51's calling he needs a caution. He's yelling he needs a caution. Been pretty good racing so far, though. Leaders out front. We should probably cycle through and there's tie racing.
Game Bird has a huge lead on everybody now.
Yes, he does. He's running exceptionally well tonight. You know, last week, you know, restrictor plate, you can't really tell. You know, they had a good game plan. They executed it. It worked out for them. But this week, you know, coming to a track like this, a lot of strategy, tire wear. It doesn't seem like it was a whole lot of strategy for him. It just seems like he's just running. You know, he's able to run his truck, I mean, a little bit longer than everybody else. And somebody just got into the fence there. Ooh, sideways into the fence. That's 52 of Lazy Dog. He ate the outside wall. Man, right in front of the leader, too. He turned it. Luckily, they didn't take the leader out. I believe that's what brought out this last caution. The 88 coming off of pit road come up and must not have been looking in his mirror, and he come up and he hit the Ford truck, which caused the caution. So
51 pitting.
51 in on pit road. Eminem's racing. Let's see. He's going to come down pit road. Old Shandabear, he's in the 87 tonight. The 13 Elvin Priest going to go right by him.
Looks like Rim Riders are going to pit.
That 13 was carrying some serious speed there.
Fast 9 gets in the wall as Lazy Dog drove by him, and then
leader's on
the
pit
exit,
road.
he just drove under the 52.
The leader in the 4, King Brent, he's on pit road. Green
Fast
flag
9
pit.
stays out another lap.
I noticed he's been doing that. He's able to stay out a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer than Brent. Maybe a lap or two, but looks like he's going to pit this time by. Nope. Maybe. Nope. He's going to stay in.
He's going to go another lap.
Okay. So we'll see. Very interesting right now.
He's at a huge disadvantage right now.
I believe they're coming up
staying
on
out, but the next run he's going to start the run with a few laps fresher tires. Is he going to pit this time?
They're coming up on about 70 laps to go, or not 70 laps to go, on lap 70 of 130. So sorry about that.
He stays out again. He's with how slow he's going compared to that 4. He has to be trying to get a window. Then again, he got screwed up on that last restart. He got way behind the pace, so it might be his only chance to get caught up to that 4. And now he's going to pit 4 laps after the 4 did.
I was just told.
If he continues able to go on each run 4 distance farther, that's good. But if there's 2 more stops left, that means his last stop is going to be 12 laps after the 4 last pits.
Looked like the 87 of Shandabear, he also retired for the night, so we got 2 trucks on pit road. Retired, and then we got the 3 truck. He's on pit road for his green flag pit stop. It's like the 4 is going to lap the 17 again. So this should put him, I believe, I think he's going to be about 2-3 laps down. This will be the 2nd or 3rd time he's been lapped. So he's in 12th position right now, just behind Ty Racing and Lazy Dog. So that means they're going to be right here coming up. Those will be the next 2 guys that he's going to lap. Bear said that his power just flashed, so that's too bad, man. Mechanical failure.
Fast 9 is working his way back through the field with those fresher tires he has.
98 is on pit road. '52 is on pit road. They're trying to make his way to pit road. He hit the inside wall before he got to pit road. Yeah, Red 4424 stopped by, watched some of the stream tonight, Pro Driver in the Pro Series. So we appreciate the support, man. Thanks for checking us out. We try to do a good show. Try to put out good content. I think it's really spread out right now. We only got 2 trucks out of the race. One due to
Fast
power
9's
issues.
running down Elvin. Elvin to the apron. I think he's pitting as the 9 Fast 9 got to his outside.
Well, this Ford truck's catching this 98. Ty Racing. Like
hey Kushitz, Napa wins the next race. Oh, and what truck numbers are okay?
It's not that simple, brother. You got to qualify. You got to qualify to get in, man. Each week you'll have to qualify. Next week's Kentucky, so put together a pit road adjustment. You know, you get 2 adjustments on pit road. Come up with something with 2 adjustments, and you can qualify anytime starting Monday night. This next Monday, so yeah, let me know, man.
Yep, just get a hold of
Heel, yeah, okay.
Let's Car 24 or Super G Kush. One of us will run the qualifier with you.
We only run 16 cars, so if you're not in the top 16, you won't race. You got to qualify on time. But anyways, back out front here at Atlanta. KBM out front.
And I believe that's the 13, or
that is the 13. That is the 13.
Yep. So 13 pitted, so he's probably a lap down, trying to stay only 1 lap down.
Got Ty, man. Ty looking strong. He's been strong these last couple weeks. He's put together some strong runs, so it'd be cool to see where he shakes out in the points tonight. It's gonna be cool to see what the top 10 looks like after tonight's race. So the dominant truck all night long has been this Ford truck. '19 of Drade Mix is on pit road.
And MM Racing is also on pit road.
I've been watching the race. Pretty good racing. Keep it up. I hope the 4 wins.
Elvin's driven away from the leader.
Appreciate your support, brother. If you ain't already liked and subscribed to the channel, man, please do so. Hit the bell for future notifications. Let me know, Napa. We'll run you through a trial. Not anybody can just race, man. You gotta. We'll talk to you about it off air, but yeah.
Straight off pit road. He comes out about a half straightaway behind the leader.
51 coming off pit road now. See how he gets up to speed and comes up on the track. 27, the Portal gets by. Yeah, looked pretty good. Not too bad, so.
Ooh. Oh, four gets hit by going from the top lane to the bottom lane, pitting, and gets run into by the 98. And it appears they stay green.
You would have thought the game would have threw a caution for that. Did you see how that happened, Muscles? Was he in the lead and the car coming from behind to get him?
The Ford was running the top line and decided to pit from the top line. So he was slowing down from the top line and turning across the entire track.
Yeah, that
from the 98.
You're kind of asking for it if that's what was going on. I hate it for him, man. He's been dominant all day.
And it didn't screw him up too much because unless it knocked him into pit road, screwed up his braking point and he got entered faster.
Ooh, lazy spinning. I don't know how that wasn't a cost me.
Yeah, I heard the tire screech as Fast 9 drove by him.
He ain't got no tires, man. 52 ain't got no tires.
He blew a rear tire. He's gonna have to put. He's gonna have to just
put it in fourth gear and
take
barely.
It easy. Yeah, fourth gear and do like quarter throttle. That's what he's gonna have to do. And something else this game does is if you blow a tire, it damages your quarter panels.
Yes,
even
it does.
whenever you don't,
even when damage is off.
Damage off.
Yep.
So he's gonna have to. Not only does he have to pit to get tires in, he's losing a ton of time. But he's got he's gonna have to decide whether or not he wants to repair the damage or try and hold on to whatever aero damage was done.
Tie Racing 98.
And he makes it to pit road.
They got really spread out.
I believe Fast 9 is currently leader. The leader, I believe he hasn't stopped yet. I believe Fast 9's pitting this time by.
That's what it looks like. He's down speed.
And he makes the pit road. Looked like it was a conservative slowing down to pit road speed. Racing and Portal Guy are side by side down the back stretch.
I think Portal got loose. Open up that bottom.
He's swerving back and forth, trying to block out the lanes. 51's just going to shove him down the straightaway. Probably getting tired of being blocked like that.
He appears to be faster.
And they're back side by side, and Portal tags the wall.
If he was able to make that pass that easy, I don't understand what the fight was with the 27. Well, 27's really losing it. Look at him. Whoa, he's trying to slow down. Go right on board and see what's going on.
13 all over the bumper of the 4 truck. The lap down. And 88's pitting. He was chasing the whole rear end on the apron. Elvin gets past the 4 for, I believe that's a lap back.
98's, I'm not sure if he's a lap down or behind. I'm not sure if this is for position, the 98 and the 19, but they're definitely, no, that is not for position, but
98 just came off pit road.
He's got fresher tires.
A few laps ago.
I want to say Drade's in third? Maybe he's top 5.
.704 games, this is why spectator mode needs a position ticker.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
If you watch, that very good update to do to the next game.
When you go on pit road,
Fast 9 making a pass past the 98.
I believe the leader is King Brent. I think he cycled back out. Possibly. I don't know if he's the leader. I think he may be second place. But I just heard them on the microphone complaining about the 27 and Portal guy racing aggressively with the leaders being a few laps down. So the drivers aren't enjoying the disrespect or lack thereof. But Portal may have fresher tires. I think he just came off the pit road.
Yeah, he just now did. And I don't think I've seen him racing anybody since he came off pit road, though. Back off pit road again. Driving by the 4 with his fresh tires. Yeah, lap back.
A lot of racing on the track. Four on pit road.
And 4's pitting again.
The 52 was on pit road as well. 17. Pit road.
24 pitting of Rim Rider. Oh, 88 loses it down the back stretch. Everybody goes around him on the inside.
Yeah, so it looks like everybody gets by.
And he gets to the apron. He's backing up the speed, so it looks like he just got loose off one of the turns and didn't catch it. or overcorrected off of 2.
Forrest trying to get through lap traffic. He's up to the 98 now.
Yeah.
He's catching the 19.
98 goes right into the back of the 19, and that makes him lose all grip in all 4 tires, almost pushed up all the way into the wall.
Hmm?
And 19 through the grass. We'd love to get back on track and keep it straight. Lost it again. He's currently on the apron. Just been a tough race for the 88 today.
Yeah, it's a whole new ball game right here.
He's going to bring it down pit road and go ahead and get 4 tires on it. Looks like Fast 9's going to pull off and pit this time.
Flash 9 in this time, yep.
Yep. '51's on pit road as well. Of MM Racing, 98 pulling out.
Close to 20 laps to go. We're coming on 20 laps to go.
Well, Fast 9, that means he's within a fuel window. Question is he within a tire window?
Sup.
Is going to be able to recover from that mistake that happened earlier. Incident, I should say. Not mistake, but incident.
Of Droid exiting pit road, blending onto the track. Rim Rider making his pit stop, as well as Elvin Priest in 13. Looks like I think that is Portal is also pitting.
Yes, Portal guy is on pit road now.
And the 4 is also pitting.
King Bren just in front of him.
Well, Coach, this should be an exciting finish to figure out who won, because I don't think we even know who the leader was before this pit cycle.
Nope, and how I usually tell, he's back in 12th a few laps down, so I'm not going to be able to tell that way. I know Drade's in third.
And getting hounded by Ellis. currently. Ellis all over his back bumper.
It may be due to newer
that
tires.
Is not a race for position.
It looked like fresher tires, older tires situation there. Oh, hey, hurry up so I can,
Gush, we got a number for the number of laps that should be left? Or estimate on it? If you want, making a move to the outside of the 19.
Flash 9 is the leader.
Okay.
I believe they have, they said about 15 laps to go. Coming on 15 to go.
Okay.
I don't know if there's going to be enough time for King Bren to get back to the lead or not. That sucks because he had a very dominant truck. He deserved, you know, very deserving of the win.
I think Flash 9, I think he's stretched enough where he had to do one last pit stop.
And that's very possible. That's very possible. He was going extra laps where other guys were pitting a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
so
and I think he thought he had to do that because of how that one restart
fell.
It happened where he got knocked all the way to the back of the pack. I had to slowly work his way back through the pack.
Hey man, he recovered. He had one hell of a start to the race, and he's recovered pretty handsomely. So. Next week, folks, if you guys are interested in seeing some more racing, next week, Thursday night, be live again here at Mid-Atlantic Motorsports on YouTube, and it'll be at Kentucky. So, yeah, look, similar racing, a little flatter track. Probably gonna eat up tires just as much, maybe a little worse.
Where is Elvin sitting at?
I'm not sure.
I'd be close for that 4-car run down Fast 9. It's only about a straight gap between them.
I'm not sure. I'd say Elvin's probably top 5. If he's not top 5, he's 6th. He's right there near the top 5. He was running top 10 on all race. He fell out of the top 10 early, and then he moved back up through, kind of like this guy we're watching now.
Elvin's pitting again.
Yeah, Elvin in the 13, he's pitting again. So. Flash 9 won the race. That's the race, folks. Flash 9 got her. I believe it was Flash 9, King Bren, and Drade were our top 3.
we'll get confirmation of that.
Flash
and,
9, King Bren, Drade Mix, Rim Rider, Mad Monster, Portal Guy, Eminem Racing, Elvin Priest, Super Roofer, Lazy Dog is your top 10. And then you got Ty Racing 11th, Beast Mode 12th, Shandabear 13th, and Mid-Atlantic Racing 11, 14th. So that's your running order for the night. Congratulations to Flash 9 in the 3 truck. Chevy gets their first win. So you got a Toyota win and a Chevy win.
Congrats, Flash.
We're going to talk to the drivers, a few of the drivers after the race. We'll talk to the top 5.
GG boys. Good race, fellas.
And Elvin Priest got the fastest lap of the race.
Priest had
Portal
the fastest
needs
lap.
to clean it up a bit. Enjoyed it.
Thanks, Red. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you tuning in and watching, man. Yep. Appreciate it. Every Thursday night, we're going to start our version of like a pro series on Monday nights with setups and everything. So if you're interested, Red, let me know, man. Get a hold of Mid-Atlantic, and if you want to run, let me know, man. But appreciate your support, brother.
GG Dotton. Man. Sounds good, man. Yes, sir. I'll look y'all up on Twitter at.
Who do you want to interview first, Kush? Let's start with our, do we have our winner in here?
Is Flash 9 in here? Let's see. Is Flash in here? All right, let's invite Flash in. We'll get Brennan here, Flash. We'll get a couple of them in here. Flash.
Had a hot streak. He started out with first and then a second.
Yeah, he's on a roll right now. I think
Drade.
all right. What's going on, Flash? How you doing, buddy? Congrats. Long race, man. Long race. Looked like you got in a little bit of trouble, or got sent back to the back of the field and kind of uprooted out of your line, and then you were able to work your way back through and ultimately get the win, man. Here at Atlanta.
No, it was caution. I guess it just messed up on pit road. And ran into me. I knew I had to save tires. I figured the guys that were lap down would charge hard, so I tried to get out of the way, and a couple of them were working, and they got behind me.
You wanna go even more?
Did you use a bit of strategy to get the lead at the end? Because I know you're going about 4 laps further on each of your runs after that caution.
Yeah, I made one less pit stop than Brent did. I don't know how. 1 second to last stop, I think I went like 6 laps further than he did. And I knew once I fell at 10 seconds behind.
Dude, I was 7. Not worth it at that point.
Well, it doesn't matter how you win it as long as you win it, am I right? You got 1 win with Mid-Atlantic MotorSports now.
And with the way the points are set up this year, man, the points are real tight and real tough to come by. So definitely, you made a statement for Chevy here. And I believe, hang on, Bren. Oh yeah, so you're the first
okay,
pick
MR
to
privileged
win
to
a race
Toyota driver
this season. Yeah, so that's one feather in your cap. You're the first round driver to win a race this season. So
yeah,
congrats on
won
that.
a race. He was the second pick of the first round, and he won a race before the first round first pick.
Yep. And you were able to stop them pesky Toyotas, man, from getting their second win in a row as well. So that's got to help somewhere down the line in the owner points and the manufacturer points.
Sorry, so. I am not as privileged as you to run in a Toyota.
Who did?
Yeah, it seemed like you guys were the two trucks that could run out. You guys could go and run at a little bit faster pace than everybody else and conserve your tires. But even at that pace, you could still run further than most everybody else. So that I'm betting you guys practice quite a bit.
I don't care what I run in, but you gotta be clean.
Yeah, you guys look like you guys were, in a class of your own. I seen you guys earlier this week, the first practice, and I knew you guys were going to be pesky. The other guy I was looking was the 24. I was thinking he might have had been a sleeper as well. But hey, man, congrats. You got your first win. You guys got 14 more. Points races to go. Next week's Kentucky. How do you feel about your chances next week, man? You familiar with the track, or?
Yeah, I really like Kentucky. Another mile and a half. I feel really good on a mile and a half, so a little less conserving there. I was saying during the race, it's like, I think I'm on the right strategy, and this is boring as hell.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess, man. Yeah, like I said, well, congrats, man. First win of the year. Who knows? Maybe you go on a tear and you start, ripping off a couple more of these things. So, you guys were exciting to watch tonight for sure. I think we only had one caution. We probably should have had two. Because I know there was one other incident. I think the 88 and the 4. But it looked like maybe possibly the 4 came from the top of the track
being dirty
all the way down to pit. So, I mean, that's one of them things. You just got to practice pitting when you pit from, lower lane. But other than that...
Or let everybody that's near you, behind you, by before you make that kind of entry.
Yeah.
Being aggressive and dirty and two completely different things.
On doing that.
Right. All right. Well, yeah. Congrats, man, and yeah, we'll see you next week, brother. We'll see. Yeah, Monday night we'll have a practice. So yeah, first practice of the week. So, all right. Well, congrats. I'll have the point. We'll have the points up for you.
Off, mate. Not cool.
Here pretty soon. So I'll send it to the
especially the leaders.
To the Thursday Night Thunder deal, and you guys will be able to see it here within probably the next hour or so, probably less. Just got to finish up talking to the next 4 guys. So, but appreciate you, man, and enjoyed watching your race, man. Congrats. All right, Bren, you got a copy?
I got a
Let me hear it. Man, you were lights out, brother. You were lights out in a whole nother stratosphere, man. You looked really good tonight, man. I seen you flex a little bit in practice, so you definitely held back a little bit. But man, we were just talking to Flash. It seemed like you guys could run a pretty good pace and run it way longer than everybody else. You know, just
I'll be honest with you, man. I was having trouble with Atlanta before practice.
mhm.
I actually watched Flash in practice, mirrored his line, and got it down to a time, and that's what kept me up front. So I ended up running away from Flash using what he taught me.
Or if you teach your competitors how to do something better than you can.
Sorry, Rim. Yeah, what happened with the pit road incident with the 88, man? It looked like I don't know.
I never even saw the 88. I know that I let somebody go underneath me. I think it was Graves.
Mhm.
When I cut down to go to pit road, I never even saw him coming.
Okay.
I thought I didn't even see the second truck back there. It was my fault.
Okay. Yeah, because from where we were sitting, we were like, well, dang, you know. I did see the 88. He did come up in front of, I don't know if it was you in a practice or if when it was, but I did. So he looked like he was struggling. The 88 looked like he was struggling tonight a little bit with the handle of the truck. So we'll keep an eye on that. But there was a few other drivers that were kind of aggressive, and they're going to have to, chill that out. Because we don't want that type of racing out there, really. So. Mm-hmm.
Not false. I heard a lot of complaints. Tell them to make sure they share their voices in the party settings.
Yeah, because there was only one caution, and I felt like there should have been two at most. So I was going to say, 2 races, 3 cautions, should have been 4. Even in 2 races, 4 cautions. That's a hell of a deal. And we were able to get everybody lined up, go green, and stay green. Yeah, in one lap, and then stayed green for how long, man? Before the first caution came out. So. There you go. So I mean, but yeah. So I mean, yeah, very respectable, man. And I thought, yeah, man, you were way out there, brother. So. Mhm. All right.
I run a clean and fair race. I am not gonna sit here and listen to you say these things about me.
It's been pretty good, it could have been a Toyota repeat, but we got a Toyota Chevy, so that's good, 2 different manufacturers. Who knows? Maybe the Fords, figure something out, and they're there next week. It's hard to say.
Ford's need to pick it up. They're gonna get they're gonna have them picking on wins if they.
I think the 13 he come to play today. He brought a piece. He was decent, but he couldn't conserve. I think his tires fell off too quick.
I think that he would either had to slow down to get the same run distance that the 3 and the 2 and the 4 could, or he was
learn
burning
how
through his
to
tires
take criticism, mate. It's a part of life.
and just had to do way more pit stops.
And kinda sad you have to argue with me through the chat.
Yeah. Well, you know what, man? I think when we get this thing, because you finished second, I think we get this thing figured out here with the points here after a while. You're still going to have the points lead, so that's That's cool because I'm pretty sure you led the most laps, and you led a lap, so that's 2 laps. So, yeah. So, well, hey, man, yeah, it's tough, man, but you guys, like I was telling Flash, who knows, you might go off on a binge, man, and just start, you know, kicking them off, man, just one after another. So it's hard to say. I know the next 3 races. I don't know if they're in this order, but it's Kentucky, New Hampshire, Indianapolis. So
That as not criticism made it as you being a baby
Yep,
about
that's
something that
correct order.
didn't happen.
And then after Indianapolis, we got our first money race at Eldora.
yep, first money, $25 PSN card at Eldora for the Halloween night race. We'll have 2 opens. The winner of each open will get in, and then we'll have a vote of the drivers. Will vote in another driver
And I
to
didn't
go in with the
even do
field.
anything
We'll
to
have
you.
our group of guys qualify in. We're only taking so many, and then we'll have 2 last chance races. You got to win them in order to get in, and
Or anyone.
We'll vote a guy in the race as well. So, but yeah, man, thanks for I mean, every week you guys just impress us each
So
week,
shut
man.
it.
You guys getting better and better. So, yeah, man, very very glad. Maybe I may have picked you incorrectly. Maybe I should have picked you first. But either way,
In trying
it's cool
to
to
be
have
civil,
you over there
but
on
if you
in
can
the
take
Toyota,
what
man,
I'm
carrying
saying and think
carrying
about
that
what
banner,
you're
man.
doing on the
So,
track.
all right, man. So yeah, we're gonna talk to the 3rd place driver. I believe that's Dre Drop. So congratulations, King Bren, and keep it up, buddy, for
Just,
Toyota.
just, I'll tell you, Dre and Portal
I
are
didn't
going at
do
it.
I hear them. They're not happy with each other at this moment. I can't. I got Dre. He's not even on my. I can't talk to him at the moment. He's got a NAT type issue or something, I believe.
Just rethink.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, man, what's going on, brother? What'd you think about that race?
Okay, fine, I will.
Good. I think we had a card, like a good enough truck to fight with them. It's just I picked the wrong presets up because like I've been riding 8 all week in practices. It's like I'm just gonna go with it, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was the right choice. They went with like 5s or something. I should have gone with that, but it's like I just wanted to stick with what I had because I knew it was what was working, and they ran good. But 3rd place is good too. That's something to be proud of. Hopefully, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, their pace was unbelievable. They ran a blistering pace, and they seemed to be the only 2 trucks that could really get out and gap the field. I mean, there was 4 of you guys in the beginning. There was a 4 or 5,
Yeah.
might even been 6 truck, pull away in the very beginning. But yeah, man, you got to think you guys ran 130 laps, 1 caution. It should have been 2, but it was 1 caution, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. It was kind of it was disappointing to see Bren go out like get that hit there because he let me pass for the lead, and I said after, it's like you could have just let me go to the high side. That would have been fine with that. I didn't even know that car Super Roofer was back there either, but they were good.
Well, the thing is with that, and he even said it himself when he was just in here. He didn't know the guy was there, and if he would have known he was there, he would have slowed up and let him go by. So he took responsibility for that, which, I think that could have been either way. But if you're a car and you're letting cars pass you like that, and then Roofer could have had fresher tires. It's hard to say what the scenario was, what the circumstances were. So, if he had a run and if Bren didn't see him and Bren cuts down from up high like where he was at, that's a bad place to come and try to pit from. And so that's tough. He did have the dominant truck. He was dominant all day, man. He was.
I think Flash was just way better on the strategy.
Flash had the strategy.
He had a fast car too, but they were about equal in cars. But his strategy was definitely perfect, and he could run a lot smoother with the tires. He could run a lot longer with them.
He was one stop less than what King Bren had to run. And Muscles was saying that for a majority of the broadcast that he thought maybe that's what he was trying to do. So
Yeah.
that was spot
I
on.
probably could have been the third one on the lead lap, but the caution kind of screwed me over because it happened like right after I pitted. And I'm like, damn, stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah, man, that's tough. Tough break for him, but a good week for Toyota. You guys come home second and third.
Yeah.
So yeah, another good finish for you. We'll have to see where that puts you in points, if that moves you up or if you stay even, or how all that goes. You did lead a lap, correct?
Mm-hmm. I believe I did.
Elvin had,
I think it was,
I believe, the pole and the fastest lap of the race, so that's going to be 2 additional bonus points for him, and I believe he led a lap, so yeah, he's looking at about 3 extra bonus points. So, but yeah, we'll have the points up for you guys here
tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I'll have them up here within the next, as soon as we get done interviewing everybody, I'll have them up here within the next 10, 15 minutes. So just
I'll
hang
probably
tight.
see them tomorrow because
Yeah.
I gotta go. Like,
Yeah. But I'll send them to you personally, and I'll also send them into the Thursday Night Thunder deal. So, but well, congrats, man. Like I said, you and Bren were my first 2 picks. So, man, you guys are making me look, pretty smart right now. Him more than you. I think I might have picked you guys in reverse.
Yeah, I'm still hoping for that first one. I haven't had a win since season 1, and I kind of got one stolen from me the last truck season in Atlantics MotorSports. So I mean, I'm still hard searching for it. Hopefully, Kentucky and New Hampshire are going to be good for us.
I was going to say Kentucky was your track before. I thought you ran good at Kentucky. So you got anything for him, Muscles, before?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, congrats, man. Like I said, man, just keep trucking, man. It'll come. You just got to be a little more patient, be a little more conservative in your setup.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, do you guys remember who finished 4th?
It was Rim Rider, I believe.
Was it Rim Rider? I thought it might be. So, all right, Drade. Well, shoot, man.
Either him or Monster. So.
No, Monster finished 5th, so it was Rim Rider.
Okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, man, and we're looking forward to seeing you racing next week at Kentucky, buddy. See ya. All right. Let's see if we can get Rim Rider in. Here's Mad Monster in the party. Muscles. All right. Let's see if we can get him and Rim Rider in real quick. I'm going to see if I can invite Rim in here real quick. Hold on 1 second, folks. I heard something about on one of these new updates we're supposed to be able to get more people in the parties and stuff like that, so I'm hoping that's true.
You mean like the overall PlayStation?
Yeah, that's what I was
updates?
hearing. Yep, there's supposed to be
that'd be nice.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. I forget who told me this. Rim Rider in the 24, correct? Go ahead and unmute him. Hey, Rim, you there? You got a copy, buddy? Hey, man. Well, shoot, you got yourself, what, a 4th place finish? Not too bad, not too bad. Should be, so pretty good points day for you.
Yeah, it was a good points day. Got kind of caught up in that caution, kind of threw my strategy off, and then, yeah, that was about all she wrote.
All right.
Yeah, it was a fun race. Only 1 caution. That was pretty good.
Yeah, 1 caution, 130 laps. There probably could have been one other one, I believe. There's like one other incident that could have used the caution, but they didn't throw it, so that's tough.
Yep.
So how you feeling about? We got Kentucky next week. You got yourself a top 5 here. How'd you finish at Daytona? Do you remember?
I was running 5th, and then I lost power on the last lap, so finished 8th.
So 8th. So 8th, 4th, and so yeah, pretty much. So basically top 5. You know, if you go by that, you basically top 5 the first 2 races, and then. So how do you feel about Kentucky? Is it one of your favorite tracks?
Yeah, I like Kentucky pretty good. I'd like to run, maybe get another top 5. Those Flash and Bren were so fast. I was just hoping to finish 3rd tonight.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I had a good long run truck.
Where do you think they were beating you at? Long run or the short run?
Well, Flash was fast all the way around, and he could stretch it out an extra lap or 2. So I'm not sure exactly, what strategy he was on, but it was a winning strategy, obviously. But I had a good long run truck, and then, like I said, that yellow just kind of messed me up a little bit, and then I got in a couple incidents, and then I got caught speeding on pit road trying to make up for it. So.
Oh yeah.
But all in all, man, top 5. I'm happy with that. That was my goal. So.
Yeah, got tough group of guys.
Yeah, really good racers, and I appreciate you guys for putting it on. It was a lot of fun. So.
Well, we appreciate you racing, man. We look forward to seeing all you guys race each and every week, man. There was some aggressive stuff going on out there, and that can be cleaned up, But for the most part, you can't complain for what we have about 14, 15, 16 trucks and 130 laps, 2 times wear. Everybody running a few tenths apart.
Yeah, it was a good show, man. A couple guys could be a little bit more patient or show a little bit more respect for the drivers, but that's racing too, so that's going to happen, and it'll happen. We'll all be on the wrong end of that at some point, so we can work together. It's all good.
Yep, we can. Yep. So, well, all right, brother. Well, shoot, man, you should be pretty good in the points. Like I said, we'll have that up for you here shortly. We're gonna post them in the Thursday Night Thunder chat, and yeah, man, we look forward to seeing you. Muscles, you got anything for him?
Don't think I have anything else.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys doing what you do and putting on the series and everything. It's a lot of fun. So looking forward to next week.
All right, brother. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys race. Yeah, Kentucky under the lights. The race after that's New Hampshire and then Indianapolis. So got a nice, handful of races coming up for points. So it's going to be exciting. Looking forward to seeing you guys run. So, yep.
Yeah, sounds good. I just want to congratulate my teammate for the win there. That was a nice run. So, good win for Chevy. But,
yep, Chevy's doing their thing, and they're here to play.
Yeah, those Toyotas are tough, man. They've been tough. And I think they're going to stay tough. So, we got our work cut out for us.
All right, well, you guys are exciting to watch, man. You were one of the trucks for sure. Everybody was pointing to and talking about who was fast this week.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there really fast. I was running a pretty conservative preset, but I was going for long run strategy, and it just didn't quite play out. But it was a good, it was a good run and a fun race. So thank you guys.
Yep. All right, buddy. Well, we'll catch you next week.
Later.
Later, bud. I guess we could talk to Portal because Mad Monster's not on. We'll talk to 5 tonight, and then Portal, you got a copy there, man?
Yep.
All right. So what's going on, man? You finished 6th tonight.
Mm-hmm.
A few laps down. Set up tough, or
kinda. The truck itself, it handled good. Like I felt like it I could have won. I guess it was just came down to strategy, and I just didn't really like have that much speed, especially since I had problems with my tires going down a lot in the corners. I guess the leaders were just able to keep it. I guess they were just able to manage their tires better than I was able to.
Okay. Yeah, you look like you was racing. I would say defensively tonight. A little aggressive, a little defensive. Uh, is that because of maybe points or?
Partially, but also because like I was because like we didn't really know what could have happened towards the end of that race. Like things could have happened. It probably could have like given me the advantage to like get back on the lead lap somehow, and just wanted to like see what I could do to keep myself as little laps down as possible.
Okay. Yeah, we was wondering because you look like you was out there running, pretty aggressive. A lot of guys were saying, look like, lack of respect, and that's the thing, man. You gotta it matters, what your peers think of you, man. You got to remember that too, man. That's how they're gonna race you, and so if you race people crazy, they're gonna race you crazy. So you got to expect that. But man, I don't have nothing wrong with hard driving. You know what I mean? Just be smart about it. And I think everything will be fine. But yeah. So you finished. Where did you finish at Daytona?
I think it was seventh. I'm not really sure.
So you finished 7th at Daytona and 6th here tonight. So I mean that's pretty decent. 2 weeks in a row. Top 10. Muscles, you got anything for him? Or any tips he could use possibly in the future?
What do you think you were missing to where you could be competitive? Were you just was your driving style just slower across the board, or were you just do you think you were just driving too aggressively and wearing through your tires too quickly?
It could have been both of those things. It could have been like because like Drayden and Bren were like working together like they were at Daytona, so I feel like those two I think those two working together, just like doing all that, was kind of also a key factor in how they were able to pull away, especially since those two were able to like go over what they could have done on pit road to like get the most out of their times, like. And it could have also been the fact that I was getting a little too hard into the corners and wearing my tires too much to where I shouldn't have been being that too aggressive heading into the corners.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. Well, we got Las Vegas next week. How you feel about your chances there, or do you think you can continue?
Isn't next week Kentucky?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Kentucky. My bad. Sorry, I get them two mixed up. Kansas and Kentucky.
Yeah.
I get those two mixed up. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Kentucky. What do you think about Kentucky next week?
I'm not necessarily as good at Kentucky as I am at most other tracks, so I think Kentucky isn't going to be the best track on the schedule for me.
Okay.
But I'll just go and practice all week, see what I can do, and see if I can like put up a decent speeds. Heading to like it's usually turn 3 and 4 that I don't like the most about the track. So just see if I can like get around those with these. I might have a possible chance of good finish, so we'll just have to wait and see how we do there.
Okay. Well, all right, man. Well, shoot, yeah. Just try to keep your head on straight, man, and let this race be this race and move forward, man. just move on, move forward, and just keep pushing, man. You know, top five's probably here in your near future, and maybe even possibly a win if you can, you know, figure out maybe conserve, or maybe at Talladega. Who knows? You got Talladega coming. We got dirt tracks coming. We got a lot of different tracks coming up. So who knows? Any of these tracks may fit right there in your wheelhouse. So. But
I feel closer to being able to win. Like, I feel like that I'm close. I just need to, like, be smarter with my pit decisions and possibly just, like, be able to, like, work on my car a bit more to, like, get it, like, possibly work to my favor. So,
okay.
Not sure how the rest of the season will go out, but hoping it goes good for me and my teammates.
Well, right now you guys are leading the owner points. Thor Sport, you guys are leading owner points, so you guys are ahead in that right now. So that's something to be proud of. I'm not sure about after tonight. We'll have to go tally up all the points and see. But after the first week, you guys were ahead by quite a bit. So I think you guys got 5 trucks over there as well. So that might not hurt too much. But having the numbers. But yeah, congrats on the race, or you know, your decent run you ran tonight, and yeah, we'll see you next week at Kentucky, man.
Will do. See you.
See you, man.
Can't wait.
All right, well, I want to thank everybody for watching. It was another good race, week 2. Muscles, what did you think, man? It was best one yet, or you think Daytona was a little bit better, or?
It was very interesting. It required a lot more driver skill than previous games. Because previous games, you'd be full throttle through in the entire fuel run around Atlanta, and this time you.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess. Well, I like the way the trucks looked as they were going over the bumps and stuff. You've seen a lot of trucks bottoming out and scraping and sparks, and you know, there's a lot of character on this track, to say the least. At Atlanta, I don't remember it being that bumpy in any of the other games. In Heat 3, I was like, man, this thing's, you know, it's bumpy, you know, a little bit bumpy, but man, you can really tell the difference from Heat 3 to Heat 4. They really they spent a lot of time, but yeah, they definitely need to give us a ticker to tell us, you know, so we can know where everybody's at on, you know, the right running order, so we're not guessing a lot of times. But I guess that's about the only complaint I have. But yeah, I like to you know, congratulate all the drivers on another exciting race. They've been doing a really good job putting on shows. It's tough to get, you know, that many trucks or cars in one race, get them all to get into order of which they qualified in one lap and go green and run 130 laps, 2 times 2 wear with no setups, sliders only, with only one caution. That's an exceptional race. So, you know, proud of all these drivers. And like to thank Muscle Cars for helping me out tonight once again in the booth. He'll be racing with these boys here soon. I don't know when, but Indy trucks. Yep. Okay, so Indy will be his debut in the series. So that means I'll have Pens up in the booth with me, most likely that night. Either him or Shine Runner. But yeah, so hey, if you guys are new to the channel, like I always say, you know, hit that like, subscribe button. Same thing with Muscles, Muscle Cars 24 on YouTube. Go over there, and Twitch. And yeah, we appreciate everybody. I think our numbers, we were up to about 20 some people watching live, and that fluctuated up and down and more or less. We had a pro driver in here watching us tonight. Red 4424 was in there watching the race. He's going to give us a shout out on Twitter, so that's cool. So, hey, man, everybody who helps put this thing together, I want to give everybody a thanks and appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time Zone for final practice. Monday night we'll have the first practice. We'll do 3 practices again, and then we'll have the final practice. We should be all qualified the night before, so everybody can get to know their running order. So the next day, I like how we're doing that right now, Muscles, because it gives them a night to figure out where they're going to be at. So, and we've been able to get into our positions fairly quickly. And yeah, we'll have the points up here shortly. So, I'm going to post the points on this video as the thumbnail. And so anybody who watched tonight who's interested in the points, let me know. I'll also try to post them in the comments as well. So if you guys want to keep track of where your favorite driver is, I heard a lot of people rooting for the 4. I heard people rooting for the 52. I heard a lot of different people rooting for different drivers, and that's what we want. We want the feedback from the audience. So we appreciate everyone who supports us, and we'll see you guys next week, Thursday night. See ya.